The newly revised emergency manager law that created such a backlash earlier this year has been used for the first time to relieve elected officials of their responsibilities.
24-Hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin here in studio with more on that development. Rick?
According to the state senator from the area, the move on the part of the emergency manager in Benton Harbor was really just to formalize what was already happening. But this new bill has generated a lot of controversy. The emergency manager in question was appointed by Governor Granholm. But opponents of the new bill says it goes too far, and taking away elected officials' power is just one of the areas they don't like. Supporters say it's a last-ditch effort to keep cities and potentially school districts from going bankrupt.
So in this case, you're talking about many, many steps that could have been taken to avoid disaster. And this is one step short of a complete collapse of the city government or the school district itself, that the state steps in and says, well, you've lost your chance to fix this on your own. You've had every opportunity with our assistance. And since you've been unable, then we as the state, who has the ultimate vested interest in this on behalf of the taxpayers, have to step in.
Well, I think it's pretty arrogant to think that the things we've been doing in Lansing have been the right thing and that we can tell local governments and local people that they don't have control over who they put in office. I think it just shows a fundamental lack of respect for democracy, and I think the people who are best able to understand what goes on in local communities are locally elected officials.
Another part of that bill that unions in particular find objectionable is the power of an appointed manager to potentially change or even throw out collective bargaining agreements, something they say is an assault on unions.
Thank you, Rick.